do recording.
My Zoom when you are recording this meeting. So does this mean that we are already recording? Yes.
Oh yes, that is exactly what it means.
Yeah,
But you'll be
exactly.
editing it, right?
So let's start then. Daniela, before we proceed, let me ask you some security questions. Are you ready for that?
We are, Sergio.
Okay, so uh, you said we are. Are you using the majestatic plural already?
Like with the queen? No, I meant you and I.
Okay, right. Okay, obviously both of us are ready. Well, the first security question would be, for instance, what city were you born in?
I was born in Sophia, Bulgaria.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me something else about this place where you were born?
Sure. So Sofia is the capital of Bulgaria, and Bulgaria is located in southeastern Europe. Sofia is a beautiful city, a very, very old city with a lot of culture, beautiful architecture, beautiful people. That is where I was born and raised.
Okay. Well, this was the first security question. The second security question could be, let's say, what was the first role that you took when you were a child, as you remember? The first role.
I remember one. I was in daycare, and I probably was 4-year-old, 4 or 5, not sure. And the teachers, they had toys that they were giving those toys to us to play with. But then there were toys and beautiful dolls that were for decoration. They were arranged somewhere high so we cannot reach them. They were for decoration. Well, I remember myself telling the other kids that we are there at the kindergarten and all of the toys should be for us to play with them. And so we took all of the dolls to play with them, and I got in trouble. I got in serious trouble about that, but I have been remembering this several times and have been asking myself, what exactly, which part of me was that, this perception that that we the kids have a right to play with the toys.
Well, because this is just the second security question, I was asking myself, should I ask her to, in order to be more concrete, to put it in the present instead of talking about this in the past, but because it was just a security question, I didn't want to go further with that. So the final question, security question, I would like to ask you is, this is to check if you are really Daniela Simmons. When did you first hear about psychodrama?
Do you want me to speak in a past or a present tense?
It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Okay, so I I was a teacher. I started my professional career as an elementary school teacher. And I didn't have any idea that psychodrama exists. But as a teacher, I was offering to my students a large poster, white poster with markers or pencils, and sometimes in the classroom and sometimes outside in the park. So the whole class would do a group picture, and then we'll sit around it, and I was inviting children to tell stories. And one day a colleague of mine told me that some people are coming to present on something, and she said, and they're doing something very similar to what you're doing. So we both didn't know exactly what we were talking about, but I was very curious. I was only 22-year old. I went to this presentation, and it was presentation by Chantal Neve and Pierre Fontaine, and it was Psychodrama, and that is how my journey started.
Where was it that?
Where? It was in Sophia. In Sophia, and the presentation was at the building of New Bulgarian Institute. And the year was 1994.
1994.
Or 92, 1992. Yes, 1992.
Well, I have no more security questions, so I think that's for the time being that's okay. So I'm now convinced that you could be effectively Daniela Simmons, and then we can start. Of course, because there is now this trend of having short videos. Otherwise, people would move from one channel to the other. I don't know if you heard about that. Have you heard about this fashion of having just short videos? Otherwise, people will abandon you and will go to the next video presenter. Have you heard about this?
I've heard about this, yes.
Yes. So my suggestion would be then to finish the first part here and then to start fresh once we removed the security issues, to start all over again.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Can it be? So what should I do now that I am in charge? Can I stop recording?
You can stop recording.
Okay.